Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we're going to look on how you can apply for a business visa in Kenya. Down here below, we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure website page, where we have given you detailed information on how you can go about the application process. Additionally, on the right hand side of our screen, we have included a select language option through which you can select the language which you easily understand, and by selecting that language, all the information on our wiki procedure website page will be translated to the language of your choice. And this can be done by clicking on the downward pointing arrow and choosing the language of your choice from the languages listed. For example, by choosing Swahili, all the information will be translated and displayed in Swahili, and you can easily revert back to English by clicking once again on the downward pointing arrow and choosing English. We've also included external links to other websites which you can visit and get more information about how you can go about the application process to get the business visa. And we've also included links to the online application platform where we are going to visit and make our application from. We've also included links to the form number 22, which you can make your application through an in-person method. And we have a video showing how you can apply in person using this form number 22, and you can check out that video. But on this video, we are going to focus on how you can apply using the online application mode. We are going to go through this process on how you can register, how to make your application as we move on with our presentation today. But before we move on, I will urge you to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also the notification bell, so you can get notifications every time we upload new content on our YouTube channel. So let's get back to our presentation. And the list of items which we're going to cover in this session include the need for the business visa, the eligibility criteria, the required documents, steps to follow in making the applications, the fees, validity period, processing time, office location and contact information, and any other information that we may find relevant on how to apply for this business visa in Kenya. So welcome to our presentation today, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. The need for the business visa. The business visa is issued to persons whose nationalities require visa to enter Kenya for business reasons, for example, doing short consultancy work, short business trips, short trainings. A business visa allows one to enter Kenya and engage in business activities without joining Kenya's labor force. For example, an individual may require a business visa if they are traveling to a country to do business with another company, or they are attending a business conference. The visitor typically must show that they are not receiving income from the other country, which in this case is Kenya. The eligibility criteria is as follows. Persons whose nationality require visa to enter Kenya either for business opportunities or are eligible to make these applications, and children below 16 years of age are exempted from paying or making this visa application. The required document: you need a valid passport with at least one blank page with a clear biodata page and passport photograph, a valid travel documents not less than 6 months old, an onward or return ticket, invitation letter or official letter showing reasons for the business visit. Steps to follow in making the application. As we already mentioned, this visa is issued to people or individuals whose nationality require visa to enter Kenya for business reasons, and these applications can either be done in person or online, but we are focusing on the online applications. We have another video showing how you can go about the in-person application. You can check out that video. For the online application, the first step is to register on the eCitizen online platform through the following link. We have given it the link right here. Click on the Create Account icon under the Visitor e-Visa tab, and you will need to fill in your personal information so as to register for the eCitizen account. Once you have registered, you will then need to log into your eCitizen account and navigate to the Department of Immigration Services, and then click the Submit Application button. After that, click on the Get Service Now, and then the blue and then select the blue button, which is the Make Application button on the next window, After that, you'll be directed to the next window, which you're supposed to click on the plus sign on the Kenya visa tab, and then select apply for a single entry visa. Read the instructions carefully and make sure you have all the requirements to make the application. Then click the apply button, which will direct you to the online application form. Fill in the online application form with all the required details and upload all the required documents. Make sure you select the reason for travel as business and tick the declaration form, and then click continue. This will direct you to the next page where you're required to review your entry, and if everything is in order, click submit button to finish. After that, you'll be directed to the next page where you're supposed to make payment for the single entry business visa. Make your payment using the provided payment methods and click the submit button. A fee of $51 is charged for the business visa, and you'll receive a notification of payment in your email. And after that, you'll wait for a period of 2 days, and once the visa is approved, the business visa will be made available in your eCitizen account. You'll also receive a notification in your email address once the visa is available. This usually after a period of 2 days, as we have already mentioned. You must print a copy of the visa from your eCitizen account and carry it with your passport when you travel to Kenya. And when you arrive in Kenya, you must present your visa printout with your passport to the immigration officer at the point of entry in Kenya. So let's just see how this is done online. So you can easily access the eCitizen online platform by clicking on this link on our wiki procedure page, which will direct you to this page, the home page of the eCitizen, or you can simply just type in your browser www.ecitizen.go.ke. After that, you'll be directed to this home page, and if you don't have an eCitizen account, we have a video which shows how you can register for an eCitizen account. And but you can also do that by just clicking on the create account icon. It will direct you to this page, and because you are a visitor and you want a visa, click on the create account on this tab, the visitors account. By clicking on this button, you'll be directed to this page where you're supposed to fill in your details, your passport number, your names, your gender, email address, your password and nationality, and tick that you agree on the terms and conditions. Click on the continue button, which is going to send a verification email to your email address. So log into your email address to verify that you have received the email and that you are the one making the application for registration. And by clicking on that email address, you'll be directed back to the login page where you're supposed now to log in using the email address that you have registered with and the password. After you've entered those, just click login and you'll be directed to your dashboard. Now this is the eCitizen dashboard. Once you're here, just on the Department of Immigration Services tab, click on Get Services. You'll be directed to this page. So this is the blue button which we had mentioned before. Click on the Make Application. You'll be directed to this page, and this page usually is displayed like this. So you need to click on the plus sign, then click on the Apply for a Single Entry Visa. This is going to direct you to this page where now you're supposed to read the instructions. Make sure everything is in order, and if there are any documents which are required, make sure you have them. You have the scanned or copies of them. So click the Apply Now button, which is going to direct you to the online application form, which is the online version of the form number 22. So the first section, you're supposed to give the traveler information, your information, where you're making the application form, which country are you making the application for, yourself, your spouse, or a child. But usually it's for yourself or a spouse. If you are a diplomat, you can add for an agent. You can add for your spouse and self and child if you're going to travel with them. Other traveler information is that you're supposed to give your full names, your gender, date of birth, place of birth, country of birth, current occupation, your father's and mother's name. Then click on continue, which is going to direct you to the next page where you're supposed to give your current nationality, your country of residence, your physical address in the country of residence, phone number in your country of residence, your email address in a country of their residence. After that, just click on continue, which is going to direct you to the next page, where you're going to give more information about your travel document, which is your passport. So give information about your passport number, the place of issue, date of issue, the expiry date, and which authority issued the passport. After that, just click continue, and it directs you to your traveler information. So here, make sure you have selected business as the reason why you're traveling, and your proposed date of entry or proposed date of departure. Note that the visa is valid for 90 days once you've entered into Kenya. That's 3 months, but you can extend it to a period of a further 90 days by visiting the immigration department headquarters in Nairobi. Fill in the required the other details, which firm are you visiting, their business acquaintances. Just give the details about them, their names and phone numbers, email addresses, how are you going to arrive in Kenya, through which port. Click on continue. After that is okay, we have already covered the reason for travel. Now the travel history, the dates of travel, previous visits to Kenya, if you've ever visited Kenya, if you ever the first option is in the last 3 months, where have you traveled to? Have you ever visited Kenya? Are you planning to return back to your home country? Have you ever been denied entry into Kenya? Have you ever been denied entry in any other country? Have you ever been convicted of any crime? Click on continue. You'll be directed to the next page, which you're supposed now to upload your biodata page of your passport. After that, you are supposed to upload supporting documents, which include invitation letter from the company or for business visit, invitation, your travel itinerary, your return air ticket, and supporting documents. You've already mentioned those documents. And finally, upload your passport photo. Click on the declaration box and click on the submit icon. After that, you'll be directed to the next page, where you can just you're supposed to review your entry and make sure everything is in order. After you've reviewed everything, click on the submit button and you'll be directed to the last page, where you're supposed to make the payment. You can make your payment through your debit or credit card. You can Visa card, MasterCard, or if you have Easy Pay, KCB Cash, or Equity Cash. The payment instructions are being given here. As you have noted, the payment is $51, so you're supposed to make that payment of $51. Other charges may be included, so it can go up to 52.3 depending on which mode of payment that you're going to use. So after you've made your payment, you'll receive a notification, a confirmation that you've made your payment on your email address, and after a period of 2 days, you'll receive your visa. As you've already mentioned, the fees is $51 for single entry. For multiple entry is $101. The validity period is 3 months. That's 19 days before you travel. And once you present yourself to the immigration control at the point of entry, you may be issued with a stay period of not exceeding 90 days, which may be renewed to a further 90 days. Processing time is 2 days. Office location, contact information of Department of Immigration headquarters are at Nyayo House. You can visit them through www.immigration.go.ke. Mombasa offices are at the PC's office building. Kisumu are at New Provision headquarters. The eCitizen address is immigration.ecitizen.go.ke. Other information is that the possession of a visa is not the final authority to enter Kenya. So thank you for watching. As you have seen, it's quite simple how to make the application. But before we conclude, I'll urge you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe and the notification bell, so you can get notifications every time we upload new content on our Wikiprocedure YouTube channel. So thank you for watching. Wish you all the best in getting your business visa for Kenya.